Et bonjour à tous et à toutes, Ultra Black Iris au micro, on se retrouve donc pour la suite de The Stanley Parable du Luxe Edition. Et donc du coup là on essaye de... C'est pas qu'on essaye de s'échapper, c'est qu'on essaye d'explorer. Et que le jeu se fout un peu de notre gueule. Et qui dit oui, euh, vous avez besoin de... Stanley a besoin du narrateur. Et en fait le narrateur a besoin de Stanley, c'est ce que nous disait en fait, en fin de compte c'est là que je comprends, la narratrice de la fin de la deuxième vidéo que vous avez vue sur la chaîne, si vous n'êtes pas arrivé ici en premier. Bon, du coup, je sais pas où
How
aller.
long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes?
Voilà.
Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Non.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Il y a un petit côté Undertale
Stanley
aussi. Hein.
felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Alors, toujours pas. Hein. De toute façon, voilà. Donc, nous, on a décidé d'aller...
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Et en fait, ça devient tellement confus à la fin que donc on était allé essayer la porte ici, puis là il avait complètement dit ouais, vous faites n'importe quoi. On a vu qu'il y avait un accès aussi là, mais alors pour l'atteindre, je vois pas trop. Parce que ici, si on tombe, on meurt. Hein. Ah, il y a là aussi. Oh. Et donc, ce qu'on va faire dans cette partie-ci, c'est faut avoir une sacrée mémoire hein, pour jouer à ce jeu, parce que faut se rappeler des endroits où on est allé, ce qu'on a choisi, des bifurcations. Combien de fins à ce jeu? Donc si ça se trouve, c'est peut-être la dernière partie que nous faisons ensemble.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Oui, je sais.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
Voilà, donc nous on était allés là-bas.
Is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Alors pour elle, c'est que oui, faut savoir qui c'est en fait. Il dit que bah non, pour la première vidéo qu'on avait fait.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Alors, est-ce qu'on peut aller ici? Non, on peut pas. Là non plus, j'imagine. Alors attends, parce que je vais voir si on peut pas aller ailleurs. Non. Non, donc non. Ah, attends, ici on peut l'atteindre de là? Ah, attendez. Non, on peut pas monter sur les... Ah non. Puis on peut pas sauter non plus. Ah, diablerie. Parce que je me demandais comment est-ce qu'on allait là-bas. Mais après, je pense pas qu'on puisse... Si, on peut se baisser. Ah. Bon, donc du coup, ce qu'on va faire, c'est qu'on va laisser sonner le téléphone. Parce qu'il semblerait qu'il y ait une fin alternative. Au moins qu'il y ait un autre chemin pour s'évader.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her.
Le gars
If you
qui fait
can
toujours le même
truly
endroit.
place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Non. Est-ce qu'on peut le débrancher d'ailleurs?
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
No.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You
Bah...
actually chose incorrectly?
Huh?
I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Bonjour.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Mais... Quoi, practice? J'ai personne autour de moi, qu'est-ce que tu veux que je te dise?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy
Je suis en
decision-making
train de regarder l'heure qu'il
process.
était.
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah bah merci pour l'explication.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Bon bah merci, et du coup, oui c'est toujours débranché, bon. Comment est-ce qu'ils ont réussi à empiler ces machines? Bien. Il va me dire de revenir en arrière, c'est ça? Ah bah oui, on revient en arrière. Attendez. Bon bah, ok, très bien. On a fait un choix, bah oui. Ah bah tiens, je peux plus...
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Bah on l'a fait tout à l'heure ça. Je sais pas si le narrateur se souvient que j'ai vu que en fait on pouvait sauter. Très bien. Attendez, d'où on était venu déjà? De là je crois. Ouais, de là. Ouais. Ok. Ok, donc bah on revient en arrière là.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, Back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Bah... J'ai pas trop envie.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Mais je veux pas. Je veux toujours pas. Oh là là, ça devient chiant là. Il va s'énerver?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
C'est quoi ce chiffre? Bah, je veux pas, hein. En fait, j'ai pas le choix. Je peux pas aller là? Non? Là non plus? Oh. Oh, y a pas de glitch, un truc comme ça, non? Non? Ouais, c'est chelou, hein. Bon. Ah, mais si je veux pas. Chier. Faut revenir en arrière? Non, bon. Ah là là, narrateur, t'es casse-couille, hein. Bon, bah, qu'est-ce qu'on peut bien faire parce que là finalement...
It's ruined. I
Ah
can't
merde.
believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
Hein?
I have to.
Ah non! Eh, tu me coupes pas le jeu, j'enregistre, hein!
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever.
Bah...
Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Mais...
What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story.
Mais t'inquiète pas, allez.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
Mais...
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Mais je ne veux pas. Je ne veux pas y aller.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Hop.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ça rappelle tellement Undertale. Mais en fait, dans Undertale, le jeu il se coupe littéralement. C'est-à-dire que t'es sur la page Windows. D'ailleurs, comment ça se passe sur PS4, tiens? Ah, bonne question, faudrait que je pose la question à des gens qui ont joué. Bah non, bah on veut pas y aller, hein. Ah oui, mais ça change rien. Bon, ok. Je crois qu'il a pas aimé. Hein. Bon, bah on va faire...
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Mais
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That
qu'est-ce
means
qui se
choosing
passe?
responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Bon, bah je vais dans the door in the left. Ok. T'es content? Voilà, on va aller dans la salle, on va finir ce putain de jeu, je commence à avoir marre là quand même. Ah bah oui.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Attends, là on reprend le jeu correctement? Bah. Bon, bah écoutez, on va le... Je sais pas, il y avait autre chose hein. Ah oui mais... Ah. Oh putain, le salaud. T'as pas le choix. Je peux plus redescendre. Je peux plus changer de chemin. Ok, bah allons-y hein. Voilà. Ah. Ah ouais, donc là t'as pas le choix quoi. Voilà. Bah, évidemment c'est fermé. Ah tiens. Oh
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Bah vas-y, prononce-le.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Là Requin nocturne 113 5 5
I'm
5.
sorry, is there a problem?
Bah
You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Bah ouais mais je peux pas... Bah vous m'entendez pas monsieur.
Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
Bah moi je veux bien te dire des trucs mais tu m'entends pas. Mais qu'est-ce que fait?
Stanley? Hello? Is everything okay?
C'est moi ça?
I need you to make a choice.
Tiens.
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
Ah putain, mais c'est vraiment la fin du jeu?
Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something.
Ah, je peux toujours me baisser, mais... Attends,
This
si
is
je vais là...
more important than you can ever know. I
Non,
need
je...
this.
non, je peux pas aller.
The story needs it. So, you hear me?
Bah...
Are you there? You listening to this?
C'est vraiment la seule chose qui manque à un jeu, hein, c'est de pouvoir lui parler.
It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Valve.
It's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Attendez, je suis censé faire quoi là? Mais bon bah d'accord, très bien. Et c'est dingue, comme ça remet en question énormément de choses. Ça me fait beaucoup penser à... Comment il s'appelle ce jeu? There is no game. C'est un peu le même esprit. C'est trop drôle ce jeu. Me fait chialer quand même. Bah, nous voilà revenus au début. On va voir si ça change quelque chose.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Ah bah voilà, non ça a repris depuis le début, ok. Alors, j'aurais pu faire la partie plus du game, le truc qui a été rajouté donc pour la version de luxe, là celle que nous venions de faire. Ce seront vraiment les vidéos les plus courtes du monde. Mais j'ai pas envie de le faire, simplement. Pour vous inciter à le faire vous de votre côté si vous connaissez le jeu. Et que, en fait, non, en vérité, je suis fatiguée. Ça fait quand même plus de... j'ai commencé, il était quelle heure? 14 heures, ça fait plus de 4 heures que même pas... Oh non, 3 petites heures, 2 heures. Ce jeu est assez court en vérité. Bien. Bah, c'était excellent, hein, moi je trouve. Ça me fait vraiment penser à, donc, à du... Enfin, dans l'esprit que le jeu te troll, c'est un peu du Undertale ou du... comment ça s'appelle? Ce que je vous ai dit tout à l'heure, There is no game. En fait, tu te fais carrément engueuler par le jeu. J'aime bien ça, c'est quand t'as vraiment l'esprit de base. Tu fais, bon bah, je fais le jeu, j'incarne un personnage, je vais avant dans l'histoire, et puis le jeu t'engueule au bout d'un moment. Ça avait fait ça aussi sur Stay. Alors Stay, c'est rigolo parce que c'est un personnage qui est coincé dans un jeu, et vous dialoguez avec lui. Vous lui dites quoi faire. Et si vous restez trop longtemps déconnecté, en fait, lui, il peut mourir. C'est genre un Tamagotchi quoi. Et une fois donc j'avais fait ça tout le long d'un week-end, mais le lundi il fallait que j'aille bosser, donc j'ai fait une journée assez courte d'ailleurs. Et j'étais revenu pour vite relancer le jeu, m'occuper de lui quoi. Et il m'a engueulé. Il dit ouais mais vous étiez où? Je me faisais un semblant que j'avais peur et il faisait noir et tout. Oh. Bref, donc voilà, j'espère que cette petite escapade vous aura plu. Moi je vais m'arrêter là, le temps de tout upload sur ma chaîne YouTube. Et peut-être qu'un jour je ferai donc la partie cachée, enfin la partie en plus du jeu. C'est what the fuck, hein. Franchement, il est pas mal du tout. Donc on se retrouve bientôt. En attendant, je vous dis portez-vous bien et prenez bien soin de vous. Et à bientôt pour de nouvelles aventures. Bisous.